So, early morning start. Moringas coming up next to the mulberries. All between the mulch. Every here and there is a moringa sticking out its head. The mulberries are doing very well. Moringa, moringa. So these moringas are all sacrificial. They get water and food now because we water the fig and the mulberries. But they will all be sacrificed to provide biomass to the mulberries. So this is moringa and leucaena, growing very well, much better than counterparts. I think it's because of the tire around it, protecting it from the elements and ducks and all sorts of things. The fruit forest has been without water now for a couple of days, and I think it's good for trees to sort of sometimes just be dry. You can see the prickly pears, the leaves are all dried up a little bit. This pumpkin or butternut or whatever it is, planted as a ground cover, also dried out a bit. But even with the drying out, the new leaves are still coming out on the mulberries, prickly pears, spackboom or elephant tree, all doing well. Over here, a sausage tree. The ducks really found a liking to the plant we call chips. So they ate a lot of it before I could stop. So I moved some of it out of the food forest and some between the tires to protect it. Some out of the food forest just to make it more. I think once we get rain, the ducks will also have a lot more to eat, and then they will most likely leave it alone. Then I'll bring some back again. Citrus over here. The ducks we've opened today, and they immediately go and find little sandbaths and things like that. At the moment they are lying two on top of one another. They're in their cage by choice. They don't have to. This is the one that we believe is the male. I really hope we are right, otherwise we are all lying on infertile eggs. But the men said that they saw he climbs on the other ones. So I hope they are right regarding that. Filling up the duck pond, first time in days as well. You can see with this papaya pulling a bit heavy with the heavy hectic sun we had the last couple of days and the drought. This is interesting. This pumpkins has also not been watered in days, and you can see how dry that papaya is, but those are the ones planted under biochar, and they are doing really well, even starting to make some food. So this biochar vermicompost mix really does have water for a long time. And then oh wait, what was the else? Oh yes, this one. This is some nice things. This is a native berry, very hardy, nice and sweet to eat for humans and animals. And there's a certain time of the year that this is the only fruit you find in, or baboon dung consists mainly of this little berry. Looks like those coffee pods that the monkeys eat almost. It's just crossberry. It's a cross berry. Berry that's got a little cross on it. This is a marula. It's native to the area, native to Namibia, and you can see it's doing extremely well. New shoots coming up. You can see two ducks lying on top of one another. That number 3 there, the middle cage there, that's where the other two ducks lie when they are back. And then over here we have marulas that I'm planting like this now. We place them on top of the worm bin. Let me see if I can move one. with one hand. Okay, currently there's no worms underneath it, but sometimes, very often, we water them and then the worms comes up to them. Now they grow quite a bit bigger than the other ones currently, because they get watered a little bit more. The reason is simply we want to have them grow big here. We put them in the net house at the end of the season, protect them from the frost, and then next year they will become part of the food forest. So little moringa trees, that's not going to be sacrificed. That is going to become either be sold for some sort of profit or become part of the food forest. But I think with this amount probably we'll just add all of them to the food forest. I think you might be getting tired of us building swales and waiting for the rain, but I am 99% sure we will receive rain tomorrow. I think I start to sound like those guys that owes you money, that says, yeah, I'm in the bank now, or the check is in the mail, or I'm sitting in front of my computer, I'm gonna make the payment now. I'm sounding like that when it comes to the rain, but this time I'm very sure the rain will show up tomorrow. It's like for the next couple of days, it's all 60%, 80%, 70% predictions like that. So we have to get rain soon. That is the end of my story. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.